Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukeyy here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest way to level up the battle pass in Cold War. So, a brand new season is here, a lot of new weapons, a lot of new skins, a lot of cool things. A lot of people want to get their hands on as soon as possible. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking this video down into two parts. The first part is going to be multiplayer tips and the second part will be Warzone tips, because as you guys probably know, the battle pass is obviously integrated between both of the games and it's cross-linked, so whatever battle pass level you are on Warzone, it will be also on Cold War, etc, etc. So before I do get in the video, as a thank you for almost 50,000 subscribers, I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway. Why the hell not? So the giveaway is going to be a full battle pass. That includes the battle pass and it also includes every single tier. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe with notifications on and then send me proof on Instagram that you have subscribed and just say this is for the battle pass and I'll pick a winner in a few days. Sorry for the long intro, but without further ado, let's get into the video. So overall, multiplayer, in my opinion, is going to be the way to go if you guys want to level up your battle pass as fast as possible. It's definitely faster than Warzone, because there is actually two key things that take place whenever you're trying to level up your battle pass. So the first thing you get XP from is how long you play. The second thing you get XP for is how much kills you get, how much XP you get in the game, etc, etc. The more kills, the more battle pass percentage you're going to get. And then once again, the more time played, the more XP you get. So there's two things that take into place, and basically to summarize them, every single 1000 XP is 1% of each level, and every single minute played is also 1% of each level. So let's say for example you played a 5-minute Nuketown game, and in those 5 minutes you got 20,000 XP at the end of the game. Overall, adding that all together, the 5 minutes game time and the 20,000 XP in the game, that's going to be 25% of a tier level. So the best way to do this is going to be either Hardcore Nuketown, which is the #1 most efficient, best way, because in Hardcore you get a lot of medals. The more medals, the more XP, the more XP, the more percentage of a tier. And the games are on Nuketown, so they're usually pretty quick, or they can be quite long. You know, it's kind of a mixture of both. I don't recommend playing Warzone if you're just trying to level up the battle pass. However, if we are trying to level up the battle pass on Warzone, there are a few things you can do to speed up the whole entire process. So let's go ahead and move over to Warzone. Once again, for multiplayer, Hardcore Nuketown is the best, or if you don't like Hardcore, go ahead and just play Nuketown 24/7. Or if Nuketown 24/7 isn't available, just go ahead and play whatever playlist is available that has the smallest map to play, because smaller map, more kills, more XP. And on Warzone, it's pretty much the same thing. What I would recommend if you guys are trying to level up your battle pass as fast as you possibly can is to play the Rebirth Island game mode. The reason for this is because obviously it's a small map. Smaller the map, more kills, just like Nuketown. And everyone respawns quite a few times in each game. So if everyone is respawning, you're going to be able to pick up a lot more kills a lot faster. In a normal game, I usually average around about 10 to 20 kills per Rebirth game, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys probably average around about that too if you're on the same kind of skill level as me. For you less skilled players, you're probably still going to get a lot more kills in this game mode than you would on a normal Warzone map. The normal Warzone map is absolutely huge, and it's very, very rare to get over 10 kills a game unless you are a very good player and you rush every single gunfight you see. However, in Rebirth, you don't really have to worry about dying, because as long as your teammates stay alive, you can obviously go ahead and just respawn and grab your loot and just carry on in the game. Like I said, I average around about 10 to 20 kills per game, and a typical Rebirth game, if you make it up until the final circle, usually only lasts around about 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes. However, a game of normal Warzone can last up to 20 to 30 minutes. So if we're talking about more time efficiency, the best way to play is to play Rebirth. So for example, let's say in a game of Rebirth, I got around about 10 kills, 15 kills or so, I'm probably going to get a good 20 to 30,000 XP in that game, along with all the assists, along with all the challenges, and all of the bonus XP I get from all of the different, contracts and all of that kind of stuff. So if we add up 30,000 XP, that is 30%. An average game, let's say I win the game, that's going to be around about 15 minutes of game time. So that's going to be around about half a tier, 45% of a tier, pretty much 50% every single 2 games you play of this. If you get, the right amount of XP, etc., you're going to be leveling up 1 tier every single 2 games if you guys play this correctly. The amount of XP you need as well pretty much stays the same throughout the whole entire tier. It doesn't really increase that much whenever you get to the higher levels, so it pretty much stays the same rate the whole way through. However, if you were to play a game of Warzone, you would probably get maybe 5 kills most. If you're, an average player, the average player only drops a few kills, or the average player actually only drops, if we're talking statistics here, if you guys look on all these websites, the average player only drops 1 or 2 kills in a Warzone game, and then they just die. So obviously the average player isn't going to level up their XP or their battle pass, whatever. They're not going to level up their battle pass as fast if you were to just play the normal Verdansk Warzone game mode. Instead, play the Rebirth Island. The Rebirth Island as well is just a lot more fun. It's just a lot more fun. There's so many different ways you can get a lot of XP. For example, the contracts are very, very easy to complete. They're all close together. Let's say, for example, you get a supply contract. All the supply crates are going to be really close together. Let's say, for example, you get a bounty. That bounty is probably going to be killed in the first minute because the map's so small, you guys can quickly kill him and you guys can get that bonus XP. Every single time you guys do a contract in Warzone, you do get more and more XP. The more XP, the more contracts you complete, the more Battle Pass XP you're going to get as well. So a big tip, whenever you guys are playing in Warzone, if you really want to focus on getting those Battle Pass tiers as fast as you possibly can, the best thing you guys can do is to get as many contracts as you can in that game. The best contracts to get are bounties, the supply contracts, like the scavenger contracts. The supply ones are quite good as well. And in my opinion, the best one I prefer the most is going to be bounties. Why? Bounties can get poached by another team and you guys will still get the XP for that bounty being completed. So that is a very, very easy and passive way to get XP without you even trying. So honestly, if you're in the end game and you see a bounty, honestly just pick it up because it's probably going to get killed by another enemy, and if it doesn't get killed by another enemy, then you guys can kill the bounty yourself and you guys get a lot of XP for that. Every single time you do a contract, the XP piles on top of each other and piles on top of each other. So honestly, it's going to be really, really easy to get XP. Rebirth is super fun. Overall, if we're summarizing it and you guys want to focus on Battle Pass XP, the best, proper focus on it, Nuketown Hardcore is the best. If you don't like Hardcore, play Nuketown normal 24/7. If Nuketown isn't there, go ahead and play any other game mode, any other playlist that's a small map. And then for Warzone, go ahead and play Rebirth. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.